You can't break a generational curse breaker. What's poppin'? Let's get right to it. Now, it's some motherfucking evolved spirits like mine, probably like yours since this video found you, right? Like no hashtags, no nothing. Look, you cannot break a motherfucking generational curse breaker. Spirits like mine, spirits like yours, and other spirits like that, we're here to break shit, you know what I'm saying? To break the curses. Now, those curses, first of all, can be within your family. What is a generational curse? Look, on the most simplest level, right? Like on the most simplest, even logical level, it's just a pattern that has been done in your family for ages, maybe for like generations and stuff, right? Or even just started with your parents or grandparents. It does not matter. But it's something that has been passed on within your family, within your bloodline and stuff. Now, spirits like mine, spirits like yours, we're here to break that shit. Because just because something has been done forever doesn't mean that's the right way to do it. Doesn't mean that's the proper way of living. No, motherfuck that shit. Everything that is toxic, everything that is not for our highest benefit, we leave that shit in the past, aka we leave that shit in a previous bloodline, you know what I'm saying? In the previous, you know what I'm saying, family tree type shit. You get the point. So, and those type of spirits, like, look, this shit ain't for the weak, you know what I'm saying? Breaking generational curses ain't for the weak, you know, and there can be so many different layers. That can be just mind states, emotional, you know, how you feel emotionally, how you look at the world, how you approach things, how you do things, how you work, all that type of stuff, right? That shit can be passed on from generations to generations because kids see, that's the way it's supposed to be. That's how my parents did it. Now I'm gonna do it the same. And that's how a generational curse continues. Now on the flip side, of course, you can have the same with the positive things too, you know, and then it continues. But specifically for this video, we're talking about the negative aspects, which are like curses. So, spirits like mine, spirits like yours, we're here to change that shit, you know what I'm saying? To break the cycle. Now, if you know me, you know I don't boast, I don't do ego and all that type of stuff, but for all the spirits like mine, you know what I'm saying, that are like really, that came into whatever fucked up situation, whatever type of lineage and stuff, bloodline, whatever, where they have to break so many generational curses, we can tap ourselves on the shoulder, you know what I'm saying? Because we're really doing an important job. Because of course, coming in this type of life with those type of situations, it's going to be so many challenges, hardships, struggles, you know, everything that comes with it. But we're here to like experience it one more time and then let that shit go, you know what I'm saying? Let that shit in the past because we don't need none of that stuff. We need more positive, more loving, more good things, you know what I'm saying, to pass down to the next generations. Not all this dumbass curses. And just because things have been done for such a long time in XYZ way doesn't mean that's the right way, you know. Actually, most of the times it's far from it, you know. So you cannot break spirits like ours, you know what I'm saying? We are built different. We're built from a different cloth, just made different, you know what I'm saying? Thank God, of course, this is only possible with God. But again, as I said, those type of spirits like ours, you cannot break them, you know what I'm saying? You can might maximum slow them down for a quick second, but that's about it. We're only gonna bounce back stronger, you know what I'm saying? Come back stronger than ever before. Because this is what we are here for, to break generational curses so that we can, for the next generations, you know what I'm saying, have a clean slate and then give them the proper tools, the proper knowledge, the proper wisdom, and the proper love that they need to flourish and shine. Now this is from like a family perspective, right? Then we also have the whole system, the whole charade that's going on with how many curses are there, you know, generational curses. We're here to stop all that shit because all this shit is dumbass shit that is not like beneficial for humans and humanity in total, you know. So we're here to break that shit as well, to change that shit up. So like, because I keep saying it and I'm gonna keep saying it because it's all about the next generations. So they don't have to come in with all this baggage. So they don't have to deal with all this bullshit that we didn't deal with. But that's why maybe for some of our spirits, it's a little bit more challenging sometimes. It's a little bit more hardships because we're here, you know what I'm saying, to like get this shit like out of the way, you know, to clean that shit up. And it's a reason why you were born into the family that you were born into. And it's a reason why you were born during those times right now that we're having, you know, where the whole earth is shifting and everything is going into like new vibrations basically, you know what I'm saying? Into like into a different type of way of being, you know? So, again, you cannot break a generational curse breaker. And if you're a generational curse breaker, which you probably are because you watched the video till now, just understand this, tap yourself on the shoulder, you know what I'm saying? We're doing God's work, we're doing important, we're on an important mission, you know, and we're gonna keep doing that shit, and whatever they throw at us, you know what I'm saying, they cannot break us, you know? God is the greatest, I love you, and let's go.